They made a documentary about Josh, aka World of T-Shirts. I just now found out about this. Why am I just now finding out about this? I don't freaking know. I just saw it on TikTok and I was like, wait, they made a documentary? And they did. It was Apex Primary. Got about 13,000 views. It'll probably keep getting more and more as the current situation is going on with Josh, where he's going to bars every night and a lot of people are concerned about him because he's doing things like, as I talked about in a previous YouTube video, licking subway floors and getting drunk a lot and doing some unfortunate stuff. A lot of people are concerned about Josh. So now this thing is coming about, this documentary. I hope they're giving him some money from this documentary because 13,000 views, that's, I mean, this video probably made about over 100, maybe $200. It's called This Is My City, the story of Josh Block. I guess we will take a look at this documentary and it might give us some insight into stuff that's happening now. If you guys don't know what train he's taking, I'm literally gonna be on this train tomorrow. It's the Long Island Railroad. It goes through Long Island into Manhattan, stops at Penn Station.
Autism is a classified disability. In simplest terms, it affects students' ability to not only learn, but to interact socially.
Well, I think, okay, first of all, I think this is good that they're actually saying what mental disability that Josh has, because everybody speculates on TikTok. They're like, you know, we've been saying, yeah, obviously he has autism, but then some people have been like, no, he doesn't. He has this, he has this, he has this, he has this. This locks it in, of course, yes, he has autism.
Interact with not only adults, but also their peers. It's really just something that, you know, is actually plaguing a lot more people than we think. And Josh just tends to be one of them that has really taken it to a new level and shown us that those barriers can be broken down.
Hi, my name is Joshua Block. I'm a senior at Patchogue Medford High School. When I created my TikTok account, I never thought I would become...
This was probably being recorded at around the time, like a year and a half ago, that he was saying, this is my city, New York is my city. Around the time that me and him were hanging out in New York City. A lot has happened in between now and then. Obviously now he's graduated high school.
I'm an influencer. I get a lot of calls for brand sponsorships, but a lot of them, I have to like make sure they're real.
He started TikTok.
People will take advantage of Josh to get sponsorships. He's told me about some of this stuff, that companies will hit him up and try not to pay him because they think that they can take advantage of him because he has a mental disability. I think he does a good job of warding all that off.
I think in 2018, in October last year, they start paying their stars a few cents per views. So he's got 46 million views, okay? So he's making quite a bit of money.
Not anymore. TikTok doesn't pay you anymore, but back then, we were all making bank, man. We were all making so much money, but now we're all freaking broke, and that's why I'm a YouTuber and a Twitch streamer.
My first viral video was when I ate crickets a few years back.
Yo, exotic food check.
They tasted like sunflower seeds. I think they liked me because I do unique things. I started out as like a normal like TikTok account, you know, doing silly dances and lip syncs. Then I became more of a vlog type account.
A rare look into Joshua Block's home.
I absolutely know how many followers he has. Well, at least the last time Josh told me how many followers he has. So I'll start off class asking, you know, how's your weekend? How are things going? And of course, Josh is always like, did you see my TikTok? I'm like, Josh, I don't follow you on TikTok, all right? But I've heard great things. He says, I just eclipsed 1 million followers. I have like 1.4 million followers. I think that's the last time I checked, he had 1.4 million. And I'm like, that's incredible. And then I did go onto TikTok and I looked at some of his videos. You know, 750,000 views, 1 million views. It's like, people are latching onto this kid because he's entertaining and he's real, and that's just what it is.
It took me a year to get 900K, and then I went to the city and I doubled it.
Yeah, in New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York.
Yeah.
These streets will
What are
make
they?
you feel brand new.
Okay.
These lights will inspire you.
Oh, wow.
Hear it for New York, New
yes,
York.
Wow, hit those high notes.
My process for going to the city is I take an Uber to Ronkonkoma, then take the train to the city. I have the app on my phone.
Wow, dude, he freaking does that every freaking day, dude. Ubers are expensive. I've taken some trips where my Uber is as much as my plane ticket.
To buy the tickets. The Dunkin' Donuts doesn't open till 7 in Ronkonkoma. Dunkin' Donuts coffee is watered down. I have to bring 2 charging banks. Me making TikToks all the time, I won't be able to make it till lunchtime. By 11 a.m., my phone's gonna die. When I'm on the train, I'm just sitting, looking out the window or watching TikToks. Like, sometimes, I'll get off at like Woodside or Jamaica, then take a subway to Queens. I did the bad video. Have you ever heard of Hoyt Skirmerhorn Street? That's like where the actual video is filmed. So I went into a wig shop. I bought a wig, and then I went to H&M. I bought black pants and a leather jacket.
Oh, I freaking remember this.
All right, so when I sat down with Director of Pupil Services, I was prepared for her. I knew what was coming. So I had a portfolio, Josh's portfolio. And Josh is a good photographer, which is part of the what he puts together to be successful. She already predetermined that Josh would be in the most restrictive class as he was in Virginia Beach. So I said, well, I have to tell you, I see intelligence here and I see things about Josh that probably is not being displayed too readily. So could we give him a trial period? I said, trust me, I'll work with you. So after 2 months, he got his first report card and he was on the honor roll. And now he's been on the honor roll every quarter since he started. Let's see, 12, 14 quarters already. And he's completed all his Regents requirements too.
I did meet Josh, early on when he was in 9th grade. I would say that Josh has definitely grown as an individual. When I first met Josh was very quiet. Josh was very introverted. I've had him in my marketing course when he was in 10th grade, and Josh started to blossom. Josh was all about making a public appearance. He always wanted to try to make a difference.
In 9th grade, I showed a little interest about the entrepreneurship field. However, in 10th, I had Mr. T as one of my teachers, and he encouraged it a lot. Whether it's continuing with the influencer career or starting my own business. I don't want to work for someone. I want to
Get this man a t-shirt company.
I think he has put himself out there in a big way. He is a big part of our cross-country and track program here. He is also a very big part.
People were surprised when this guy ran a 5K and ran it in like 18 minutes. And he had his phone in his hand the whole time. People were shocked. He's actually freaking fast.
Part of a lot of our business programs and our extracurricular business programs here at Patrick Medford. And he has just, he has gotten himself, I think, out there, on social media, which has made a big difference for him with a lot of the student population here. So he's trying to make money. He's trying to, maximize, max out his opportunities.
There was one video he made with a phone case company where he got scammed, but I don't think this one was it. I think it was Titan. Don't quote me on that.
I'm selling t-shirts with my photography on it, and I named the TikTok account World of T-Shirts in order to promote that business.
Josh is actually very fast, especially as a distance runner. He's on our varsity for cross country. We actually ran a meet yesterday, and he was our 5th man. So he's been there competing for a varsity spot pretty much since he started with us, which I think was when he was a sophomore. Was his first year.
Nuts.
Track, you run around in circles. Cross country, the scenery always changes. Running in circles can get boring.
Believe it or not, students with autism have quite a bit of success in track and cross country. He's a big Starbucks guy. Every other kid goes out there with a water bottle. He goes out there with a clear Starbucks cup full of water and tells me it's clear coffee. And that's what he drinks out of. We finished up our meet yesterday where he, again, ran very well, and we beat Longwood. And as we're walking to the bus, the Longwood's girls team came running over and asking, Joshua, can we take your picture? And he actually refused them it was kind of like a celebrity going to the bus. I got to get on the bus.
Can I get a quick selfie with you?
Not now, after I'm done with this segment.
Okay, thank you so much.
And I made a little sly comment to him, and he went back and took selfies with him. And the girls were squealing. It's unbelievable.
W-Riz. This man's has W-Riz.
Thank you.
He gets recognized
The
everywhere we go, and kids are asking to take pictures with him.
You're great, man. Love you. Love your work. Oh my God. I was like, yes, love you. No, work. Oh my God.
Dude, make it quick.
Okay, yeah, you're a busy man. Thank you so much. Huge fan.
There we go.
Get in. Okay, I'll go. Am I in it?
Wait, am I?
Juliana. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Oh my God. Hey, nice to meet you, man.
Thanks.
He's a celebrity. It's amazing because I don't get it, but it's impressive.
Josh has really come so far, and just knowing his background and knowing, where he came from and the hurdles that he's had to jump over in his life. Like I said, it hasn't been easy, for him. He's been dealt some tough cards, but Josh has kind of just tackled it head on.
Basically, Josh was either going to be down in Virginia with his mom or up in Medford, New York with his grandfather. God bless Grandpa. Grandpa is a phenomenal man. To take on Josh at an older age, and the responsibilities that come along with, with Josh's disabilities are absolutely
Lots of people been asking about his home situation, so now you know.
incredible.
He lived in Virginia Beach with his family. He has a brother who's 5 years older than him. And his mother had developed ovarian cancer, and she was on chemo and lived with that for about 4 years. And she passed away in 2015.
She had a different personality. She cared about people. She did things when we were kids. She would take us to the carnivals and stuff.
His father tried to take care of Josh best he could, but he was having a lot of difficulty. So I got legal custody of Josh.
It took a little getting used to, moving from a different state. But once I did, I kind of liked it here more than I do in Virginia. Where in the other school, I was literally vegetating. I mean, there's not much to do here, but I have the city.
It was a struggle for him at first, you know, just getting used to a new school, getting used to new teachers, new classmates, and things like that. But he has really come so far, like, just like I said, just daily living skills. The fact that he can go out into the real world and work the subway system in New York City better than some normal daily commuters just shows you what he's...
What does vegetating mean in that? It was an interesting choice of words. I think he means like he's in a vegetative state, like he can't move.
Learned, and just the way he's grown over the past few years. And I'm just really, really proud of him because, you know, I feel like I've been a small little piece in helping him get to that point, but it's really Josh. It's really Josh, and the way that he's just, you know, broken through those barriers and just realized that he has so much to offer, and he's just done it.
Nothing holds him back. He's not afraid to be boisterous. He's not afraid to share his opinions. He's willing to try anything. And that impresses me. For somebody who has the issues that he has, and to be able to then just put that aside and go and do what he wants to do.
I think Josh has a big support system. So I think his support system, if he's smart, which I know he will utilize it, I think Josh will have an incredible...
I was there! I was there! I watched it happen! I was at the billboard! That was a fun day.
Opportunities in the future.
Josh, I'm so proud of you. And sometimes maybe I never showed it because, you know, some of the problems we used to have around the house. But let me tell you, I'm proud of you.
My grandfather is trying to do a lot. He's making sure I get the education that I need. He's trying to make sure that I have a good life after he's gone. I like to tell my grandfather that I'm thankful for everything he's done.
Joshua Paul Block.
Sebastian
Nice. Well,
I run this city now. Me. This is my city. New York is my city.
no, it's my city. No, I'm just kidding. Didn't expect to freaking cry in this effing video. Like, holy cow, when he started talking about the death of his mother. Oh yeah, all the comments are so recent. Makes me sad knowing his alcoholic spiral. Josh in his prime. So sad to see what's going on with him now. I really hope he gets the help he needs. This was filmed like a year and a half ago, so a lot has happened in between now and then. Obviously, the goal is that we get back to where he was back then, get him back to prime World of T-Shirts form, but it's not looking good. I can't get a hold of him, so I'm lost. Since the last YouTube video I uploaded about the situation, I've texted him about 4 times and nothing. So if Josh is watching the video, let's grab a root beer sometime. But yeah, good documentary.
Remember, is I putting in.
Obviously, we're here now.
I just couldn't stop puking last night.
This station is Lion Dash.
I can't go to SantaCon because I don't have an attire. I really wanted to go to SantaCon.